Where is the best place to get a bite of food and a cup of coffee in the Philadelphia area? To get the answer, you'll need to keep watching.
And later, we'll take you inside and out of the city to show you where to go to take in as much of the scenery as possible.
So stick around as we head just next door.
Hello, and welcome back to Just Next Door, the show that shows you the most interesting locations in and around Philadelphia. I'm Charlie Hugg.
And I'm Meghan Cooney. We have a lot to show you on today's episode, so let's get started.
To start off today's show, we are going to take you to a cafe where you can both enjoy food and play a game or two. Thirsty Dice is a board game cafe where even the oldest patrons become kids again. Let's see what else makes this place so special.
Thirsty Dice is a board game cafe located at 17th and Fairmount.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's a fun place. We are centered entirely around games, and who doesn't want to have fun and play some games? But I think most importantly, one of the greatest things is a sense of nostalgia that we bring to a lot of our older guests, the non-kids who come in and visit, and it's an opportunity to them like revisit their youth, make them feel a little childlike in a way that is not always allowed or an opportunity they can do out in the regular world.
Game tenders stand by waiting to help with the customer experience.
Behind the scenes, I'm planning initiatives, I'm building up graphics for the things, creating events, informing decisions on what games we get. Reaching out to indie developers is one of my favorite things about the job, though. I get to reach out to small developers, say, hey, we have a spot for you. One of my favorites right now, actually it's funny that you mention it, is called Hugo. It's sitting right in front of you over there in that little green box. Going back to the local developers, that's also made by a local Philadelphia developer of color. It's a very simple game. Super quick to learn, but it's got just enough strategy to keep you interested.
Thirsty Dice also prides themselves on their menu.
So I think when we think about our menu, we think about what's going to be fun to eat, but also things that you can eat with a group. So shareable items are really important to us. Our pizzas are really big on the menu. We have 4 different types of pizza, 3 or 4 different types of pizza at any given time. So we try to think about our partnerships in the community and how we can utilize those. One of the drinks we just added to the menu is a coffee-infused Negroni, utilizing our coffee from Herman's Coffee, which is a local coffee roaster, and Boardroom Spirits, which is a local distillery. And anytime that we can combine 2 local organizations and also support them and bring in their wonderful products, we're going to do that.
Wow, what an awesome place for people of all ages to enjoy. If you want to visit Thirsty Dice, you can check out the times on their website. What's your favorite board game, Charlie?
Wow, you're making me pick on the spot. I guess I would say Candyland.
Candyland? Isn't that a kid's game?
Sorry, just got a bit hungry. I was thinking of how I recently got the chance to go to Sam's Italian Market and Bakery, a locally owned business in Willow Grove. The market has everything from homemade baked goods to freshly made sandwiches. Check it out.
On the edge of Willow Grove sits Sam's Italian Market, a local favorite for quality Italian products.
In 1977, Sam's Italian Market was opened. My father, Sam, started the business.
Sam's originally opened in 1961 as Sam's Cold Cuts in Olney, Pennsylvania. They moved to Willow Grove in 1977 under the name Sam's Italian Market. The store prides themselves on their family values.
It was always a family business. My mother, my sisters all worked in the business as well, and my brother and I continue to run the business together.
Sam's biggest draw is their deli section, where they serve quality meats and cheeses as well as homemade salads. They also have a full hoagie menu, which features all of the classics as well as house-made specialties. They also pride themselves on their fresh homemade products.
We make a full line of prepared entrees and sauces, and all in our commercial kitchen upstairs. We have a full bakery. We bake Italian breads, a tomato pie, cakes, pastries.
They also have a full butcher section with hand-cut meats. So, no matter what you're looking for.
We have it all here at Sam's, all under one roof.
On top of making sandwiches in the store, Sam's Italian Market caters as well. To learn more information, call the number on the screen and ask what options are available.
So Charlie, you worked at Sam's. What was the part that you liked the best?
Yeah, I worked there for 5 years. I currently still work there on breaks between school, but it's just a very family-knit community. Like, everybody's close and all the customers feel it as well. It's very tight-knit and makes you feel at home.
Well, after all of this coffee and food, I need a place to burn off all of these calories and enjoy some natural scenery.
Thankfully, I know just the spot, the Aubrey Arboretum, a 56-acre property for the public to enjoy. Should have just what you were looking for.
Honestly, when I came here, I was expecting it to be more Philly-like.
Venture outside of LaSalle University, only 5 minutes down the road, to the Aubrey Arboretum. This park is filled with beautiful scenery, communities that come together, and a few animals you wouldn't expect to see in Northeast Philadelphia.
Actually, really similar to my home with the wilderness and all the gardens, and even with the goats and the chickens.
We explored the Pollinate Habitat Garden, where you can get close enough to the hives of bees that live there. Our next stop was the Dye Garden, where you can take flowers and use their colors on different types of fabrics.
My favorite part was just seeing how calm it is here.
So yeah, the goats were really cool. They actually offer a goat book walk reading and goat yoga, but you have to schedule the goat yoga by appointment. But I think that's really cool for a park that's in the middle of the city.
3 adjectives of this park. That's a tough one. I would say beautiful, interesting, and fun.
What an interesting place. Goat yoga, chickens, and bees. Can you imagine them all in the same room? Literally, I could never. I'd need a beekeeper suit to protect me.
I can't help you too much with that, Megan, but I can help you get your swag on. Up next, we're going to learn about a local Philadelphia clothing company called OGK.
What's up? My name's John, CEO, Creative Director of OGK Factory. We started in 2020. Started just because I've always been into fashion, like school and everything like that. I'm just always scrolling through, looking at clothes. And I always had like a creative eye with art. So my friends, they was just encouraging me to do it. So we did it. And so this is the 4th phase of my floral collection. This collection was dedicated to my grandmothers. They both passed away. They were big inspirations in my life. And I feel like they the reason for who I am today, so that's why I did it. Phase 1 was t-shirts with the hoodie designs on them. There was 2 t-shirts, black and white. They sold out real fast. Phase 2 was truckers. We had probably 2 or 3 left, but they went pretty fast too. So these are the 2 hoodies from this phase. It's the Lily and the Rose. Phase 4 dropped 10/14/2022. You can follow us on Instagram at OGK Factory, and the website is ogkfactory.com.
Whoa, those hoodies were pretty cool. Don't you think, Megan? Can't wait for Phase 4 to drop.
Yeah, Phase 4 is going to be awesome.
For sure. We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, we will be interviewing Siani Butler about a non-profit organization on campus. You won't want to miss it.
Bumper, bumper, bumper.
Raise awareness and funds that change the world for everyone affected by multiple sclerosis. MS attacks the brain and spinal cord. It's the most common neurological disease leading to disability in young adults. Walk MS brings communities together, creating teams with friends, loved ones, and coworkers to rally around those we care about and end MS forever. Join us. Together we are stronger. Walk MS fundraising accelerates research breakthroughs and life-changing breakthroughs. It will take all of our passion, determination, and fundraising to end MS forever. Together, we can change the world for people with MS. Join us. Register today, start a team, and raise funds at walkms.org.
Welcome to the show, Siani.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for being with us. So if you just want to start, just give us, what is the Nonprofit Center at LaSalle?
Sure.
Yeah.
So we are a nonprofit organization that focuses on supporting nonprofits to help them better meet their mission. And we do that in many ways. We offer a range of programs and services through public education programs, on-site education programs, expert consulting, networking opportunities. We are able to support the transformation and the sustainability of nonprofit organizations.
That's awesome. What are some of the organizations that the center serves?
Sure. So we serve organizations locally, nationally, globally. Some of them that we serve locally include Best Work Industries for the Blind, MEND, a affordable housing program in New Jersey, and so many others. There's so many. New Jersey, Grieving, it's an organization for grieving children. Yeah.
So it sounds like something that it has a lot of experience in. How long has the center been around, and how long have they been helping?
40 plus years. A couple years ago, they celebrated their 40th year. So I think we're about like 42 or 43 now.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, a long time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So what exactly do you do in the?
Sure. So I am the marketing lead of our student-led marketing team. Our marketing team is comprised of all undergrad students who come from a range of backgrounds: communications, marketing, business administration. And my role is primarily, I'm responsible for developing and ensuring the implementation of our marketing strategies through our several different marketing channels, including email marketing, social media, and just PR and other communications that we do externally, as well as internal communications within our organization.
That's awesome. So if a student wanted to get involved and want to do something, what would they have to do that, and what would the day-to-day kind of work look like for that?
Sure. So involved as an intern, or because there's different ways that students can get involved, and the two primary ways are we offer public classes and certificate programs at a highly discounted rate for students. So you can earn your certificate in nonprofit management or fundraising at a highly discounted price. You can also just take classes in many different capacity building topics within nonprofit organizations, including how to build a successful marketing program, how to learn how to integrate events to support fundraising strategy, and all different types of things like that. We also offer internships for students. We have a marketing and communication coordinator internship that is available in the fall, spring, and summer semesters.
Great. So this is obviously centered around LaSalle and takes place here at LaSalle. Where could students find the Nonprofit Center at LaSalle?
Sure. So we are located on the 4th floor of Founders Hall. You can, if you ever want to come check us out, you're more than welcome to visit. You can also find us on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. If you look up the Nonprofit Center at LaSalle University. You can also check out our website at lasallenonprofitcenter.org.
So for somebody who is so involved, and obviously you know so much about this organization,
sure.
What is your favorite part, and what do you think is the most beneficial part of being a part of this organization?
Sure. My favorite part of it is working with nonprofits. Nonprofits are constantly and consistently strapped for resources, whether monetarily, or technical support, and we provide that for them. And a lot of these nonprofits have phenomenal missions that support the needs of the communities that we all live in. So I have to say that's my favorite part, because I get to help in so many different aspects of that, and I also get to promote it and share with the community. So that's definitely my favorite part. For the most beneficial part, I would say the learning experience I've gained as being a graduate assistant with them, it's been absolutely amazing. I've learned so much through this experience.
Right, so I guess to that same end, in the business world, how much do you think this affects like this experience that you have moving on forward, if looking at other career directions? How much do you think this helps you getting into that field and getting all that experience?
So right now in the business world, we see an interesting shift in corporations, for-profit corporations, now wanting to mirror what the social responsibility of nonprofit organizations. So I think having that background enables me to be able to, go into any sector that I would like to go into, whether that's stay with nonprofits or go into corporate and bring that sense of social responsibility, that sense of equity, and all of that. I think that will be my greatest asset.
Definitely. And I know you have obviously a specific role within the organization. How much one-on-one, like face-to-face interactions do you have with these organizations, and how do they react to it? Because I'm sure it's something that they definitely react to.
Pretty often. We're constantly doing impact interviews with organizations that we work with. I'm also involved on a multitude of consulting projects that we do with organizations. So every day I'm in contact with people from other organizations, sometimes 3 or 4 at the same time. And individuals as well, because we do service nonprofit individuals as well as nonprofit organizations.
Right. So I think if you were to encourage a student to come, what would be your biggest factor? Like, why would somebody want to join?
Sure, and that is an amazing question. Nonprofits are so dynamic. There's so much that you can learn. I've been cross-trained in so many different areas of nonprofits, and having that knowledge and that background and learning how to be adaptable and how to be creative and innovative is, that's a skill that everyone can benefit from. Yeah, especially in today's world where it's difficult to get jobs and all of that, you have to bring a specific skill to the table, and working with them is a great way to identify what that skill is.
Definitely. And this is something that obviously gets you so much experience, which is so important within the workspace. So we want to thank you so much for coming and talking to us today.
Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Of course. So we're going to take another short break, but don't go anywhere, because once we come back, we'll visit a farm, a market, a farmer's market, and everything in between. Stay tuned.
Extinction is forever. To save America's most iconic and imperiled species from extinction, we must fight for their future. Fight to save the natural lands that wildlife call home. Fight to limit pollution. Fight for smart development. Fight for their future. And fight for ours. For so goes nature, so goes us.
What to expect when you're expecting a teenager.
Today we're talking about how to wake up your teen, and this works literally every time.
Good kisses. Good kisses. You heard how loud
I heard. It wasn't you. Yeah. It was the...
Is that bacon?
You don't have to know it all to be a perfect parent. Thousands of teens in foster care will love you just the same.
This one. Welcome back to Just Next Door. Where we're going now, we'll need to put on our straw hats and overalls.
Are we going to a farm?
We sure are, Megan. Shady Brook Farm over in Bucks County, to be precise. We are well into the fall season, which means it's the perfect time to visit your local farm and pick out a pumpkin.
Come take a ride with me up the Pennsylvania Turnpike as we go visit one of the most popular spots in the Philadelphia area, Shady Brook Farm. Let's go. Shady Brook Farm is located in Yardley, Pennsylvania in Bucks County. Shady Brook Farm is an 100-year-old family-run market, garden center, and entertainment venue with top-notch seasonal events, homegrown fruits and veggies, and other unique products that are homegrown on premises. Shady Brook Farm is most known for their seasonal events, such as their Strawberry Festival in the spring, the Sunflower Festival in the summer, Fall Fest in the fall, and their most famous seasonal event is their holiday light show they put on every holiday season. Whether you're a fall fanatic or just love the holiday season, Shady Brook Farm has it all for any age group to enjoy all year round. A must-do when visiting Shady Brook Farm is the farmer's market, where you can get fresh produce, specialty foods, and even French-style wines from a local winery for the wine lovers out there. The farmer's market has it all for all ages. When you're finished shopping, treat yourself to Uncle Dave's homemade ice cream, as well as wagon rides provided during the fall festivities here at Shady Brook Farm. Wow, we hope you enjoyed our quick trip up to Shady Brook Farm. As you can see why it's regarded as one of the best places in the Philadelphia area for family fun for all ages. Thanks, and we hope to see you around. Goodbye.
Wow, that looks like a lot of fun. I'll be sure to head over there as soon as I get the chance.
Well, that was great and all, but I want more. There has to be more than one farm that's just next door.
You're in luck, Charlie, because where we're headed to now isn't just a farm, but a city market.
Count me in. Where are we going?
We're headed to the Made in Philadelphia Fall Market in Center City. They've got all the good stuff made from local artisans in the Philadelphia area.
For those of you looking for an exciting weekend activity, the Made in Philadelphia Fall Market has everything you need for a fun weekend with family and friends while supporting small Philly-based businesses.
This is my second year here at the festival. I love it. I love it. I love fall. Fall is my favorite season, so I love the fact that they come out, they make it a family event. At night, it turns up a little bit with the adults, so it's fun for literally everyone.
Yeah, you're such a player. Why don't you just cut her off? My girl, save me some.
So my business is a health and wellness. It's named Native Divine Healing. It's based off of organicness and getting back to your roots and being divine in your own energy and healing, which is the most important key of life and it's the most important key to success. So my business is based and ran off of emotions, chakra points. It's ran off of incense, candles, things that make you think of memories.
I am the owner and operator curator of Cozy by J. Chanel. We are what I like to call a self-care brand. We launched in 2020 with just 5 candles and 1 size. We've since branched off and we now make wax melts, room and linen sprays. We have a line of robes and bath and body products that are coming out at the end of the year as well.
For those of you who missed out, don't forget to come out to the Winter Festival this December to support these businesses of Philadelphia.
Just hear me out and you might understand.
How is that, Charlie? Is that enough markets for you?
Yeah, I'm all farmed out. I think that'll be enough for now.
Well, too bad, because guess what? We're going to another one. Don't worry, this one's only a few blocks away from here.
Here at the Germantown Farmers Market. We've been open since May and we have about 3 weeks left.
Located in the heart of Germantown, this local farmers market offers it all.
So we are Habitat Coffee Roasters. We roast specialty coffee for shops and online sales, farmers markets. Our coffee can be found at Green Street Coffee in 11th and Spruce in Center City.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Thompson. I'm the owner of Philly Forests. Philly Forests is a small farm in Northwest Philadelphia, and we have about 2.5 acres. We grow veggies and tree fruit for the farmers market and the 30-member CSA.
Jasmine works tirelessly to help locate local vendors every week that provide an array of products from produce to coffee to jewelry.
I have an earring business called Them's Earrings,
hand make all the earrings. I draw a lot of inspiration from plants, lots of live plants, also fake plants, depending on whether you want to like water your earrings or not.
The Germantown Farmers Market is open every Saturday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., running from May to October, so make sure you check it out before it disappears for the winter.
Well, I think that was the best package yet, if I do say so myself.
Right. What was your favorite part about the market, Megan?
I just really enjoyed seeing all the local businesses, all the local people. The stand with the earrings was really cool. She makes her own earrings from scratch. She's a graduate student, so I thought that was really interesting. My friend came along with me and bought some earrings, and there's like live plants in them, so I thought that was pretty cool. So sticking with the fall season theme, we're going to head over to Linvilla Orchards. I haven't picked any apples or pumpkins yet this year, and this looks like just the place.
Are you kidding? We were just at 2 places where you could have gotten one.
And now we're going to go to a third. Let's check out Linvilla Orchards.
Welcome to Linvilla Orchards, a fall classic that can be enjoyed with family and friends year-round.
The thing I love most about Linvilla is the many different seasons that we have here. Obviously, Pumpkinland in Halloween is the big season for us. We also have a second season that's very big, and it is Christmas. And we have a Christmas room in the back of the greenhouse, and we also design about 9 to 10 trees with different themes. What I love about Linvilla Orchards is it's such a family-friendly place. We've got pumpkins, hay rides, apple blaster, there's animals, there's so much here. We have the garden center, we're in the garden center right now, and the other building is the market, and it's got many different types of food and the apple cider donuts that everybody loves. It's just a family-friendly place, and it's wonderful. Come out and see us.
Well, now I want to pick some apples and pumpkins.
Same here. Linvilla looks like a ton of fun for any season. Pumpkin pie is great year-round, but my personal favorite is apple. What about you, Charlie?
Have you ever heard of shoe fly pie?
Shoe fly, do I want to know what that is?
Maybe not today.
Well, that does it for this episode of Just Next Door. Don't forget to check us out on social media. You can find us on Twitter at LaSalle TV Philly or follow us on Instagram at LaSalle TV. We would love to hear your comments and suggestions. For everyone working today's show, I'm Megan Cooney.
And I'm Charlie Hugg. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Just Next Door.